Hello everybody. I say this all the time, but I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. Sorry I haven't been here in a little while. A lot going on. My Shar-Pei had to go back to my sister. He was just getting out too often, and the last time he did, he behaved very strangely with 3 different people in the space of an hour, and I told my sister she had to come back and get him for his own safety, because one of the neighbors said that if he came back over to his house, he might wind up feeling like he needed to shoot him. So, to keep him safe, he had to go. Miss him, but he's alive and he's healthy. My rescue, I don't know what's up with her. She's sweet as she can be. I love her to pieces. That's not her fault that she's not gaining any weight, but she's not. So I went online and did some research. I'm supplementing her food with a homemade food. So I'm hoping that's going to make a difference. Yeah. Are you sick of it yet? I mean, seriously. We have a federal and state government, most of the time, that is just absolutely idiotic, ridiculous. They want to tell us, thinking that we're not going to find out what's really going on, that they don't have any money for FEMA, right? But FEMA, instead of helping disaster victims in the South from all these horrible hurricanes, which, by the way, are manufactured, instead of helping these people, they'll drop chicken salad kits that are 4 days expired. Can't do anything with that. Distribution center can't give that to people. It's expired. Doesn't matter if it's only 4 days. They can't do that. Instead of helping people when they find citizens in the community affected, doing everything they can to help their neighbors, they're told that they have to leave or they're going to be arrested. And then there are the occasions when they actually confiscate the supplies that the people have gathered for their neighbors and give it to illegal immigrants who aren't supposed to be here anyway. There are, and this is coming from the people who are there. One man, or woman, when the water receded, saw a literal pile of bodies, probably about 50, including children. That's not even including the people that are just beginning to finally be able to get out of the woods, who have been there for a week or longer, haven't had anything to eat. The ones that were stuck in trees. That's not even including the bodies that are stuck in trees that no one is able to retrieve. One woman said, that the stench of death is so foul, depending on where you go, you can't even be there. Most of these people have lost everything, including their family. A good portion of them lost their home. I've seen videos, people who are there enduring all this. The river was so strong that it knocked one house off its foundation, and then when that one came off its foundation, 3 others, it would bump into one, then the other would, and then 4 houses in a row gone. People floating on the river in their house, having no idea how long the house is even going to stay together. And that's just not even the tip of the iceberg. And now we've got all this craziness going on in Florida. We've got floods in New Mexico. How did that happen? There's no river. There's no ocean anywhere nearby. How is New Mexico and Texas? How are they flooded? How is this happening? Manufactured. It's called geoengineering. Folks, I got news for you. If you have it in your head that Kamala Harris is going to be anything that even remotely resembles a compassionate president who would actually get out there and have anything done for any one American, you are sorely mistaken. She could be doing that right now. Biden could be doing it. They're more concerned about all these illegals that they're bringing in and taking from Americans who are desperately in need to give to them. And we all know that FEMA is funding all of these $5,000 gift cards that don't seem to ever run out of money for all these illegals. That's not even including the thousands of dollars in food stamps that they get every month, depending on how many kids they've got. Getting their rent paid for up to a year. I mean, it depends on where you live. Well, that's not all there is to it. I got news for you. Our government plays favorites when it comes to these illegals. I know that for a fact because I've met and personally gotten to know some of them. And they wouldn't be trying to get me to pay them for favors if they were getting a shitload of money every month. Being on the verge of eviction. At least that's what they tell me. How much of this stuff is true, I don't know for sure. But that's what they tell me. So it kind of leads me to believe that the United States government is picking and choosing immigrants that they're going to give them lots of money to, and then the ones that they're not going to do much of anything at all for. It's really it's unnerving. It pisses me off that these people are even here. Honestly, it really does. But they are. So what are you going to do? The thing that pisses me off about them is what's being done to the American citizens as a result. We got people right here in our own country needing help. And instead of helping them, they're giving all the assistance to people who don't belong here and need to just go back home. If it wasn't for the people in the South, the Southern people, those who are in seriously desperate need would have died. Because they have gotten absolutely no help whatsoever from state and federal agencies. None. If anything, what they had collected in the beginning was being stolen and given to illegals. I have personally another idea for how to make things change, but if I said that here, I don't know, one of two things would happen. I would either, the video would be taken down, or I might even lose my channel, and I'm really not trying to see either one of those happen. So, you know, get ready. That's all I'm going to say. Get ready. Because there is a very good chance that no matter what part of the country you live in, something devastating is coming your way. So get ready for it as best as you can, since we don't even know for sure what it's going to be. I'm expecting that here in Kentucky we're probably going to see a wave of tornadoes hit. Could be the New Madrid fault. I don't know. It's going to be something big. It's going to be likely statewide, and I just hope that whatever it is doesn't blow away or wash away the preps. That's all I can say. But get ready, because it's coming your way. It's coming my way. It's coming the way of everybody. And it's likely coming soon. Not much time, between now and election. The sad thing is that these southern states that are the worst affected are lithium rich, and nobody's doing anything to help them. Well, some of them are actually saying they don't want the people to return because they can't return. Well, interesting. These companies that are mining for the lithium are going to stay. That's not even including the fact that FEMA is building shelters that can house up to 700 people in these affected areas. But do you think that those are going to house people who need help, who don't have anywhere to live at this point? No. Government employees are who's going to be staying there when they get these built. For what reason, I wonder? Don't forget, folks, the 9 most terrifying words in the English language. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. Don't forget. Till next time, Mr. Sick of It, signing out.